Are we back? Oh, internet went down. Okay, that's really sad. Um, yeah, it went down. That's sad. That sucks. So the internet went down and we are still where we were. I guess. What am I doing here? We're back. Good. Because the web went down and the internet connection went down. Thanks, Verizon. Um, and so hopefully we're back. I'm sorry about that. Um, I don't know why it went down. It just suddenly blip. Maybe that's a signal. All right, let's see what we have here. I don't know about this encroaching dragon storm, actually. I know we have 1, 2, 3, 4 dragons, but like we have 3 monuments that might be better. They don't ramp. They just ensure we hit our lands. Um, hmm. Like, I think I could cut a monument in the dragon storm. And then just run this. Hey, Snake Bear! Okay, this is 8 sources of green, 5 sources of red, 6 sources of black, 6 sources of blue. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, the web just went down. Verizon service went down for whatever reason briefly. Give me a second. Which sucks, but there we are. I'm sorry about that. Um hmm. Not a lot of interaction here. I see that, but the resolve was a little bit hard to cut there. Go with Dragonfire. I think this is still fine. I think I want to cut one black source or a green source because I want the 9th green so I could a lot of the green gets me the other stuff. So I'm gonna do this. All right. Okay. So back to our pack. Here we are. Don't make a sound. Shepherding Spirits. Ragged Playmate. Clammy Prowler. Oh, Under the Skin was great in this format. So good. Unwanted Remake had place, but oftentimes you were like, well, they manifested their best card. So cool. Paranormal Analyst, that got some real value out of that. Growing Dread, decent. Unidentified Hovership was so good in that format. Raucous Carnival, Foil Glassworks, Shattered Yard, and a Gremlin doing its Gremlin thing, along with a Manifest back. Okay. Okay, this isn't a bad hand. I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna play this out. Then we can play Backwater and Sniper. Hmm. Oh. I was gonna play the Wayfarer, but let's go for that. We draw an untapped land, we play Roar! Roar! If we don't draw an untapped land, we play Eshki, I think. Okay. All right, let's go. Go, Eshki, go! Both a creature and a non-creature. I really want to get this Roar online, but I kind of want to do this. What do I need? Nothing really. I've got plenty, so I can just pick whatever I want. Cruel Truths, okay. I thought it was going to be instant speed removal for Eshki, but I still wanted to do this because it was really fun. My first time actually triggering Eshki. We had it in a deck before, but we never saw it. She coming back. Although I'm not sure she needs to. God. Vomit. That's horrid. I'm a bad person. That was beautiful. I love it. I'm really happy that it happened for me for once. I'm so happy. That's so good. That's so good. Oh man. Everything but white vomit. Mother, thank you so much for the wet shunt. Yes, thank you so much for the support of the stream. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. All right, let's keep this. Biv, because we need the green. Flashy to Gnome, welcome, welcome. How was your stream? I hope it was lovely. Welcome. Okay, so what am I playing here? We have a monument. A devotee. King, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Poxy Lamb. Really appreciate your support of the stream. As always, you're amazing. Really appreciate it. Okay, so I can play the Swiftwater Cliffs. I can play the Saltide Devotee. I can play the Temur Monument. I kind of like hanging onto the Temur Monument for after that. So I think we're actually going to play this Swiftwater Cliffs because then the next one I can play is the Temur Tawny back. And go from there. Ooh, globe. And Tawny back. I want my Tawny back, Tawny back, Tawny back, Tawny back, Tawny back. Temur. No, but I don't actually want to discard a card. Fine. Thanks, King! Really appreciate it. No! Fine, I have recursion. Bye-bye, Eshki. No, but it has exile, so I don't actually have recursion for that. Alright, but we still get to get in. Alright, so we globe it up. We backwater it up. We go charge. We get sad about the exile of that, but there we go. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. So it's draw a card when you put a +1/+1. Triggers only once each turn. So does this enter with a counter, or does it... It doesn't place it, right? Hmm. Interesting. It counts as placing? Okay, good to know. So they have a snake in Vale, you think? I think we see whether they do. I'm not going to show them the dragon. Okay, sure. Now we get to get stuff out of their graveyard. Go hold... Nah, we'll play it out. No! Son of a... all right, well, I'll make a 4-4, I guess. I mean, a 5-5. That was brutal. Meh. So they block with Sage of the Fang, then they put counters on stuff and draw a card. Sage of the Fang and Wayfarer. They got a counter! They didn't hit a land, they got a counter! That's crazy. Ugh, nice. For them. Jesus, what is this? Alright. Oh, I mean, I think I have to block. Because I'm dead next turn, period. Either way, basically. How am I drawing land still? How is this happening? Are you surveil? Okay, so maybe I can put a creature in the... Please put a creature in the graveyard. I beg you. I need to kill the stalwart successor. Yeah, this is what I mean when I say we flood out in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's brutal. Still 24 cards left in the deck. All right, we lose. Too bad. Really? Huh. Yeah, I can't win this, but damn. I will kill that one in particular. Yeah, no, they lucked out a lot of that. Oh well. All right. Yep. That is a highly winning card. We could, so they missed off the Wayfarer that time to get a +1/+1 counter, which was exactly what they needed because they needed to draw the card. Oh man, the exile of the graveyard was the biggest thing. The sacrifice. That was the turning point in the game. Was they not only did they exile Eshki so I couldn't get it back, but they also exiled the dragon that we had and my entire graveyard when I still had the recursion spell in hand. That was the turning point in the game, I think. But they also needed to draw something off that thing. They can choose not to get a land. True. But like, so in that case, it's actually better that they did 3 because they could choose not to get the land. It's a May, right? But yeah, so I think the turning point was the exile the creature and the graveyard. That was just scene after they got the rare. When they later got the rare. That was rough. Hello, Arena? You dying? Restart. Description. Good job, wizards. Good times. Hydrating. Thank you. I gotta get more water. No green sources, which is exactly how we built this deck. We did not put 9 sources in for that reason. All right, but I have the Sultai Monument, so we're in a Caustic Exhale. So, oh, never mind, we're all fine. Okay, so let's backwater. Truly some useful tips, absolutely. Oh, good. I should know never to fetch land, because then we don't draw anything but lands for the foreseeable future. All right, I'm going to risk her here. I could wait 1 turn and do this, and she'd be a 6/6 instead, but can I draw a card? How? How lands? How lands? Hi, Durnim, welcome. Still lands. Still lands. Arg. I'll just make 2s. And still not enough to go like Sagu into Boulderborn. All right, good luck to us. Hey, how goes? How was your stream? I hope it was awesome. I hope you enjoyed yourself and had fun. Oh God, Dirt, yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is exactly... We feel your pain. We absolutely feel your pain. I'm going to block here. Sure. Yes, yeah. I've got you. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, that's a card. I can discard a land. You're so welcome. Always. Oh. I hate this. Nine lands, 26 cards left in deck again. Okay. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can't do both. Okay. Can do both. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we can. Okay. Oh, that's a great draw. Okay. Whew. Stop! I hate you. Okay, I don't want to draw Einok. Arrow's fine, but it gets value out of the graveyard. Submit 2. How many lands are left in my deck? 6 in... Ugh, okay. 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 I thought they might be waiting for something like that. That's the best of the thing. Like, if I put it on this, then I have a really bad blocking situation. Let's 2 rally the monasteries. Yes! Okay. Yay, we did things. Okay, I gotta go hydrate and do stuff again. I'll be right back. Oof. Yay. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's do this. I have an apple cider donut, which makes me happy. No. uh, I am going to risk this for the biscuit. If they can destroy the Dragonstorm Globe, we're effed. But hoping to draw another color of land, and then we can tawny back maybe sooner. We'll see. Okay, that's one other color of land, but it doesn't help me tawny back. Okay. See whether they counter this. Hmm. Blue source or red source? Hmm. I don't have a dragon, so I can't globe into the caustic. Do I just want a caustic? Eh. Oh, they didn't have the counter. I see. Yeah, I definitely smelled like a counter, so I didn't run the roar out. Now we run the roar out. Okay. Would have been really cool to play this turn. There's one card that could be annoying. It won't end the game, but it'll be very good for them. Apple cider donuts are like a northeastern thing. They are like Massachusetts makes really good ones. That's the card that was going to be really annoying. The question is if they have another one of those. I mean, I could attack here, but I think we just play this out. Hmm. If they have another one of those, that's a problem. We do have our own Dragon Claw strike, so I could, like, draw a card and try to draw that exactly, which would be hilarious. But I think it's just safest to keep going. Do I attack for 10? I don't think so. I just don't want to lose to that card. If they have a second one. Leaving this back, though, it is a fight. It's not a punch, so... If they had bounce, it would be bad, too. Hmm. Yeah, so if they have another one here, we do lose. It's too big for me to do things with. Alright. That's what she said. Hmm. They have their own roar! Okay. So I can give flying counters. +2. Alright, so let's just do this, I think, actually. Alright, what can I put in the graveyard? Anything? Hmm. It's a very risky attack, but we have to try to win the game before they can do the things. I don't think we want any of this in the graveyard currently. Well, I mean, the Sultai devotees are not great if they have trample. Hmm. God damn it. What a perfect draw from them. Jesus Christ. What the shit? Oh, I can't. I cannot. Oh my god. Everything they did was perfectly against exactly what we were doing. That was just okay. That was dumb. They had our rares, or at least the roar, and then they had the make giant and fight, which we also have but never found. Oh my god, I just needed okay. It was so sad to have the lion weights or whatever it is and then not be able to kill anything. They just had 6 and 5 powers. I know. Sometimes they just have it all. God, that was rough. All right, I've got to hope that Einok Wadefinder finds something good. I would love to draw a blue source here. Then I do Skimmer and then that, because I could get value, but nope, that's not likely. All right, please give me a blue source. You bastard. Not even like... Okay. Oh, go to red source. I'm saved. Okay. Nah. Oh, okay, fine. We're not dead yet. We're close. We're not dead yet. One of my best cards gone. Can't get it back with my Lylan weights. It's an unfortunate mill, but oh, we got other stuffs. Wooberg over there. For a Mardu deck, who knows? Suppose Eshki is still our best draw. Or an 8th land. That 27 cards, which oh god damn it. This is so piss poor. Draws. They've fetched up multiple lands, and they still have fewer lands than we actually do overall. So brutal. I hate this. I hate this so much. I don't know why I play this game sometimes. I'm guessing this gets countered. Nope. Okay. Don't touch. I want to play this game. -3, -0. Or 5 damage to a blocker. Sorry, -3, -3. Or an 0-5 lose abilities. There's a lot of things that it could be. Opponent's obnoxious too, so that's fun. How? How am I drawing lands? What the fuck is this? Ten lands, 24 cards still in deck. Well, I can surveil. Yeah, I mean, ugh. Thanks, I hate it. That's okay. It's not a land. I suppose I save this in case they have a wrath. Oh, God. I'm gonna cut a land. I swear to God, this is so stupid. They probably flooded out too, which is the only reason we were able to get there. Oh God. Okay, I gotta cut a land. Oh. I should be running 17 lands in this deck, I think, but okay. I am going to cut a black source. Run 16 lands because reasons. We don't even fetch lands. Well, yeah, we've got the monuments. Okay. Oh boy. Oh wait, that's not what I... Okay. I see. I actually wasn't expecting the block there. That was interesting. So, but I should have played the Thornwood Falls. Forgot this doesn't tap natively. Hmm. That, I think, is okay. Not great, but okay. My mana sequencing has been painful. I was punished for not playing this out, and I do apologize. That was really a bad play. Yeah, that is annoying. That is really annoying. Yep. Nope, that crushed us. I thought we might get there, but I absolutely missed, I I missed the play on the land. That was on me. Like, that cost us so many extra turns. So this was on me. I apologize. That was really bad. I did want to play that deck more. I really liked it, but I messed that one up. That was me all the way. I needed to play the tap land. I didn't realize that I still needed the creature. Attacking to the 3/1 was bad in that case because I could have just used it for the mana and played the 4/3. The 4/3 wasn't going to block very well and they could give it lifelink, but I think it was better. I was glad they blocked until I realized I couldn't play stuff. No, I think the attack into the 3/1 was fine. We were gonna trade for it anyway. But the problem was that I hadn't factored in my mana as requiring the other thing. Knockout, Pummeler. I don't really like this card because it's sorcery speed. Oh, the village. You wanted to do the vigilance. Yeah, that would also be a slightly better play. I guess we'll stick with the green for now and go for that. Relic, Shrine Keeper, Trawlers. I'm gonna stick with the green, I guess. I like Shrine Keeper. I haven't tried it out yet. I don't think it's that strong because a lot of the time they just have like 4 or 5 blockers, like this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with this for now. Keep going this way. But yeah, no, that was a badly played last game. That was really badly played. But the main issue was not like that. There were incremental problems with the, you know, not attacking prior to with the vigilance and getting in for 1 more damage. But that one, that's not a big deal overall. The huge portion there was the misplay on the land that cost us so many turns of play. Green black, huh? Well, I'm still gonna take the skirmish here. I mean, I could take a Boulderborn. That's just, I mean, eh. We're probably gonna be like all colors again, nearly, so I don't mind having a removal spell. Salt Road Pack Beast, huh? But yeah, I mean, the land was just such a misplay. As soon as I did it, I was so upset. It's like, that was horrid. All right, Piercing Exhale over Rugged Highlands. Look, we could do Draco Genesis. There's also Sarkhan's Resolve, which I do like quite well. And I could just take the Rugged. Eh. Hmm. Sipsig and Stormplane. What do you want here, chat? Do you want the Stormplane or do you want the Sipsig? Let me know. I'm good with either. I think they're both excellent here. Sick for you all? Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards. I think you could make an argument for detainment, but this card's too good. I don't usually like this unless you can put counters on it. Whisper, Leopard, Routine. I do like Leopard, okay, but I think you can get those later. I can mill myself with it. I'm gonna take the Leopard. Exhale's good. I don't want this land right now, though. I want this land. We're getting the stag anyway. God, I hate play boosters. I think it's Botanist. I could take one of these. It can be oppressive. It just also can be awful. It is a really good siege. I like it. It's not really where I am at right. Fine. Let's have fun. I'm gonna have fun. Whatever. Ooh, I'm gonna have extra fun. All right. Let's do this. Let's do Abzan. Take Encroaching Dragonstoren. Over the Monument. But Baitor plus Abzan Monument is so much fun! Actually, do I want this Boulderborn Dragon? No, I want the Sniper. Now I'm taking a Boulderborn Dragon, I guess, over... I mean, the earlier drops we have, the better for the siege. But I think we'll be able to get stuff later. Teamer Monument? Is that what we're doing here? I don't think so. Oh, wow. Ugh. That's a... Okay. What the hell are these packs? Oh, God. In a single draft, 2 doubles. That's amazing. All right, let's grab this. Oof. Mm. Okay, I have a relic. I have a dragon storm. I'm probably just supposed to take Sagu here. I think I'm gonna go 5-color stupidity. We'll see. Yeah. Jacket spray this. I'm gonna do absolutely bonkers things with this deck. Don't look away, please. This is not. Nothing about this is correct. Caustic Exhale, Familiar, Shrine Keeper, Molten Exhale. Oh, I love all three of these things and the land. All right. Jail forever. Jail for mother for 1,000 years. The C's just really bad in this deck. Hmm. Hmm. Don't do this. Don't do this at all. This is so bad. All right, let's open the Duskmore pack. I'm too loopy for this. I should not be playing tonight. Sorry. I'm having a great time hanging out with you, but I'm so sorry. The magic is not great. Like, worse than usual, of course. Like, cracked skull, horrid vigor, piranha fly, possessed goat, rampaging soul rager, meh, spectral snatcher, given to violence, bedhead beastie, piggy bank, Nagaboth's faithful. That did a lot of work for me in that one. Stirring Mirth was great in its deck. Swarmweaver is sick. It's just a stupid card. Oh, foil Full Art Mountain. That's cool. Foil MVS. Definitely most valuable Slayer. One of the most valuable cards a lot of the time in that one. Yeah, just count to 7 and cast the rev. Exactly. Oh, okay. Boop, 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 boo. Yeah, we knew they had that. This is gonna be hell. So I have this. I'm gonna fetch my one red source. I'll have all my colors. I may have to use this. Since we just drew another land, I may actually have to use the Fang Keepers on whatever they play here. Yeah. Sucks, but here we are. Oof. If I do this and they play out that, then they can bounce the... I think I'm just gonna play this out first. Oh, geez, more rares. Okay. Hi. How does that help me here? Let's see. They get another land, they can play this. It's untapped. I like attacking here with this. Well, that's annoying. That's not what I would have killed. I would have killed this because these two get bounced by the Regent, but that's interesting. Now they have to draw exactly an island. Do I trade? I think I do trade. No. Oh, geez. Well, that's probably game. Yeah. Yeah, especially if we draw that. Hmm. And we have 6 plus these. Hmm. I think we win. Maybe. I beat a regent! I beat a regent! I beat a regent! Okay, sorry. We've played against that card so many times. Okay. Oof. Yay. Yay. All right. Sorry. So let's look at this pack here. Wait, did I already look at this pack? Let's check. Cracked skull, horrid vigor, piranha fly. That feels like I did. Yeah. Those all look the same. Yeah, I think this is the same pack. Yeah. That's the same pack. Okay, so next one. Oof. We've had tons of crazy games. A lot of this was a mess. As far as games go. All right, fear of lost teeth. Cautious survivor. Yeah, Iranian. Yeah, that's the 80. That's 80-something% win card. Not okay. But Meringue is right up there at like 74 or 5 or 6, something like that. It's really bad. Daggermaw Megalodon. Jump scare. Grab the prize. Terramorphic Expanse. Glimmerlight was good. Infernal Phantom was not great. Card Mage's Rescue was so good. I love that. This card. Ugh. Let's Play game did some work. Leyline of the Void. When other people are opening. I mean, at least this one was. You could actually run it in a deck, even though it was very bad. It could hose some of the recursion decks, but like on the whole, it was just bad. But you were opening this while other people are opening like Overlords, and you're like, this sucks. The discrepancy in power was gross. Lighthouse, Foil Victor, Valgavoth Seneschal, Insect Token from those lovely Overlords. And yeah. Okay. So here we go. Whew. Hollow into Island into Breaker into hopefully knockout maneuver using this. It's like we're mulliganing because this is down a card. But I think I still keep this. That's a nice start if they have nothing. If they have something, I think it could go very wrong. We're on the draw. Hopefully we can get there. All right. while they're waiting, I'm going to prep another pack. All right, so Duskmorn. All right, they have now allowed us to say whether we are mulliganing. An Abzan monument. Interesting. That can allow us to fetch the white for the Baron step. Please don't have any removal for the rest of the game. Okay, thanks, bye. Well, that's just shitty for me. My poor Abzan monument. Wait, this is a triggered ability. So I can still fetch the planes. It's just activated abilities. I can't. Oh, we're fine. This Foundation Breaker has gone all the frickin' way. I love it. I'm willing to trade with any of those, right? Yeah. Nice. So a creature did die under my control. I could force them to sacrifice a creature. I think I kind of like that. So if they tap this, they just die. Yeah, okay. You just attack this? What the fuck? Yeah. We just did stupid things. That's what we did. Don't do this. This is not okay. We're not, like, actually... Yeah, this is just, like... Man. This is me not giving a... Okay, we have the same... If they have anything for this formation breaker, we're still dead, but this is the same hand, essentially, with that... Instead of the champion, we had the siege. This is hilarious. Arena's so weird. They always have it. No, my champion. It was a champion of the people. It didn't deserve to die. Well, that can't block it. Okay. Why is this I can't. I cannot. We've been diamond tier, like, just about to hit mythic, like, multiple times and all of this, and then we, like, derank down to, like, diamond 3 because we just hit 12 lands and the things are like... This is not what you're supposed to do. What 8 mana spell in aggro deck? This is not an aggro deck. Go figure. Okay, here's the next pack. We have the Flesh Burrower, which was decent. Unable to scream, great spell. Fear of Immobility did some work, and that feeds same thing. Runner's Intervention was okay. I didn't like Bear Trap very much, but if you had to have that for removal, you had to. Monsters Emergence was great. Orphans of the Wheat did so much of the work for me. It was so good. Haunted Screen, sometimes you needed it. It was a thing. Ghost of the Keybearer could have explosive things with the Rooms deck, but also was just not a great ROI for a 4 mana on the. But yeah, Pyroclasm did hellishly good stuff in that thing. Another ley line. The banned one. Swamp, oil-possessed goat, and a spirit token. Cool. Alright, so we are going to keep this. We will play a forest out. We will play... Damn formation breaker! You were saying Ultra Orc? You were saying... Oh, interesting. It wasn't in opening and we drew it, but like, it's stupid. Yeah, we drew the formation breaker as the 9th thing. This is dumb. Oh, sick. I mean, I can just play the dragon, which is perfectly fine. Or I can hold this up. I just like holding this up. What? Oh, we're so lucky! Jeez! How are we so lucky? I know, tragedy! Jeez. Oh, God. No, this is ridiculous. I don't understand at all, but okay. So many better decks than this, and this one's just like, I'm crushing! I love it. I'm so happy. Just Guy. Slash. Naya slash. Wet Naya. Oh, Tursa. That's a good card. No discards? What? I'm confused. I am very confused. Okay. I'm worried. Yeah, absolutely. Worried, confused, throwing up, crying, all of the things. I thought they had a counter there, so I wasn't going to run this onto it, but... What? I know I could have cast the Baitor this turn. I think I'm not supposed to. Because I wouldn't get 10 toughness. Oh shit, did I punt by attacking there? I thought I gained life off this. Apparently not. Definitely punted by attacking there. Although, wouldn't I still be dead if they had Static Snare and still had this? Yeah, I think I shouldn't have attacked there. My bad. My bad. I should have stayed back. They would have snared the thing. I could block one thing, and then the Jess guy would have done it the next turn. I didn't... so, yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Leave the 4/4 back. Don't attack that turn. Because they have lethal on the board if they get rid of the Baitor. Baitor doesn't gain life. I thought it does. My bad. My bad. So leave the 4/4 back. Do kill something. If I'm going to leave the 4/4 back, I kill the Shrieker. No. I still kill the 4/4 in case they have reanimation for the Shrieker. Yeah. Yeah. So, but I should have just not attacked. That was a little bit greedy, I think. I did not realize that Baitor does not gain life. It just draws a card. Got it. Good to know. Yeah, I definitely should not have done that. I wonder if they had, but if they had a second piece of removal as well, we would have lost anyway, but that's not something to worry about at that point, I think. We'll find a plains. Does Baitor gain life at one point? Or am I just misremembering that entirely? Probably. They can't be together! Okay. We can't have both this time! Yeah, I thought they had a removal spell, so I wanted to make sure that get that out of their hand. More removal will be annoying, but hopefully I can find some good things. Aw. Well, I don't like this at all. We need to find removal for that. This is why Breaching Dragonstorm is not good. Like, it gets you a card, but you just paid 5 mana for a 1/1. 1/2. Now, it's getting some value, sure. Getting further into the game, but like it's so high risk, high reward that I don't usually play it. 2 top, jeez, okay. Stop with the lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 4 lands left in 19 cards. Alrighty then. This sucks. Hmm. Pardon me. Stop having things still. You're only 6 lands. You are half your deck too. We've outdrawn you by 2. Oh god. Yeah, this we're back to the norm now. This is the norm in this set where my opponent stops at 6 mana halfway through their deck. They're at 21 cards. We're at 18 now with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lands. And again, they have not drawn a single extra land save this. So that's actually, they're at 7 lands to our 1.5 million. This sucks. This is how the format, like we get very close to like actually winning games, and then this happens multiple times in a row. Why are you not attacking all? You can't. Okay, sure, I'll take it. I mean, they have inevitability next turn too, so I can see this attack being fine. Yep. There were 3 lands left in the 18 cards. Too bad. They only drew twice what they drew. Even with that last land they showed us. All right, here we go. Getting a second swamp here because we don't need anything else. And the second swamp allows the scavenger regent to do something if there are no dragons. Two globes. I don't think Siege is correct because if have one removal spell, we've got nothing on the board. Whereas Dragon's Brood allows me to cast the Regent this coming turn, in theory. They have a Wrath. I shouldn't play this out. They have a Wrath, though. The Wrath doesn't take care of either of those, so actually I should. Can I win? Yeah, I still win. I still win. Oof. The siege is unfair, but only if you already have a board presence. If you're behind, it's awful. So it is absolutely unfair if you have a board presence, but so many things these days, like times where you're playing against aggro, for example, you just don't have a board presence and it's horrid. Yeah. Because also, like, when a thing dies only during your turn, so it's not like it's doing a grave pact type idea either. Ultra Orc, yeah, seriously. Okay. This one's a little iffy. I'm gonna hope I draw a swamp and I can use this to fetch a plains. That's my hope here. I draw a swamp or a thing that fetches a swamp, which we have more of. Yes, good. Thanks, Lord Crispin! You might come out of MTG retirement for the set. Good luck! Okay. I could have countered that. That's not bad. I didn't even have to use my Baitor. I am the master of the Baitor. Okay, moving along. Moving along. I'm gonna go get water. BT. All right. Where's my mouse? Ah. Hey, kitten. Okay, I have all my colors now. Oh. Hey, Floof. All right, so Baitor probably does get removed, but I'm hoping that the siege backup with like the Sultai Monument 2/2s is still good. We'll see. Okay. I might have like an exile. That would suck, but there we are. They don't. Yes. This is going well. Oh shit. Do I want to destroy the Teamer Monument? I don't think so. We got the bounce here. They'll spend their whole turn there. There's your boy! Yeah! I think they have the Wrath, and they're trying to play for that. Okay, so if they're playing for the Wrath, this is the 7th land. I can kill the treasure token or bounce a land. Or I could just put the spell back in their hand. That's fine. Yep. Holy crap, that was beautiful. What the hell is that doing in the Bentor deck? Oh, how did we do that with this deck? What is... I don't... It... Wait. We did it. We trophied with that. We just... That... I've had so many better decks. They've done so poorly. Okay, I love it. That was, yes, a roller coaster of emotions is a good way to describe this one. A mess is another. That was all formation breaker plus knockout maneuver and nobody having an answer to it to some degree. Like, and actually the siege did work because we were never on the back foot, which was really lucky. And then, like, of course, Beitor and Jeskai are stupid, but, like, damn. That was crazy. But yeah, I mean, they had the Wrath, but we had the Rev. Yikes. Nutty. Okay, well, that was beautiful, and I'm so happy about that. That was a cool trophy, too. I really wanted this deck to do well, even though I was sure it wouldn't. And I'm wrong, and I've never been happier to be wrong. Okay, well, I've been happier like once or twice to be happier to be wrong. But I'm really happy I was wrong. This was super sweet. That was so nice. Let's claim that. All right. That was so beautiful. I'm so happy. Oh, Robin, I'm so happy. Okay, sorry. Yeah, let's go. Oh, you want to see that all again on YouTube? Awesome. Oh, Senta. Are we narciting? I need to win 2 games to hit Mythic. We're going to be really low getting in to Mythic because we've had such poor luck overall. And not that I've been playing all that great or well, and certainly not tonight because I was just like, whatever, I'll go stream. But Mardu then push the wins. Like, Narset's really fun. If I go Mardu, I just take Shock Brigade here. No, I don't take Devotee over Shock Brigade. It would be Boros, and you don't want Devotee in Boros if you go mono Boros. I mean, I haven't been winning with, like, just good decks. So, like, I feel like Narset is what I should do and just do silly things. Duty is a good one. I think I'm just going to do Shock Brigade here. Oh, Descendant and Sonic Shrieker? And a Stormblade? We take Descendant, but this is hard to pass along with this. Shrieker does have the highest win rate, but... Should I take Shrieker over Descendant? Descendant is so good. I think I'm going to take the Descendant here. I should take the Descendant. I love this dragon too much. Okay, here's Devotee, which I do need in case of this. I also like Tactician at this point, but we're going to take Mardu this. Boros, in fact, yes, is 3% winning higher than everything else. Boros is better than Mardu, yes. So, like, technically, if I were being really competitive, I would take the little 1-2 there. 2-1, rather, that endures or whatever it is, and something. But I love this card, and I do want to play with this card. And maybe that's why I'm not Mythic still. But we've had so many things where we just went pure Boros and, like, just got thrashed by drawing so many lands, even at 16 lands. I find Mardu more fun to play than Boros as well. But again, you know, I did say I wanted to win, and then I took the card that is very, very good, but also not what I should have taken. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this Tarkir suffers from the same thing that Khans did, which was that, ooh, Dragon's Prey and Underdogs. Well, since I've already done some black, we're going to do this. The Tarkir suffers from the same thing the original Khans does. Original Khans, the white-black, the Orzhov Warrior deck was the strongest, and now this one has Boros as the strongest, but, like, epically so. I don't know what the proportionate win rates there were, like, in original Khans for Orzhov Warriors was, but this has, like, 3% higher win rate, which is sick. Boros does than anything else, including Mardu. Okay. Duelist here over Windscarred Crag. And Desperate Measures. I think rather than taking the lands early, it's really important to solidify yourself into this deck and make sure that the people to your left are not going to be in the second pack. Surge, Tactician. I really like Surge against the Dragon deck. So you kill something that they played with 3 early, and then you kill the globe. I think I'm going to take that hero, the Tactician. We already passed 1 Tactician, and this one, it depends on having a lot of Mobilize, and I don't have a lot of Mobilize yet, so I'm just going to value this for now. Could be wrong. Okay, well, I hate this for me. Okay. Scoured is interesting too, but I'm definitely going to take this. I like it best in this deck. I don't think this deck is particularly open, but we'll see what happens. Okay, maybe it is. Who knows? I do like Messenger again to get back one of the removal spells, but we'll take a Tactician here. And a Feral Deathgore. Maybe we're supposed to just be like red-black and splash the white. That's interesting. I would much rather be white-red base. I have to run that. I have to run that. Yeah, it might have just been that the packs didn't line up quite well for us. Oh, this is awful. Yay. I've seen people play the 3-4. In a pinch, it's not so bad because it exiles stuff from the graveyard and then taps stuff down for Boros, which is fine to get the last points of damage in. I think I'm going to take the Rebuke here over the second Surge. But that is interesting. No, you know what? I'm going to take the Surge. Ah, Siegebreaker. Oh, no, wait. I think I need the Pack Beasts. Shit. No. Okay, I think I have to take the Pack Beasts here. As much as I think this card is great and I would really love to have it, I think the Pack Beast is correct. Why do they have to be in the same pack, chat? Vanguard. Oh, Molten Exhale too. Cute chicken, so cute, I know. And here I think I take the Vanguard. Okay, I would like to not play these. Kingard. Yeah, so I'd like to not have to play these two. They don't really belong in this deck. Gosh, I wish I could have taken that rare too. So I really want a war effort. I really want more shock brigades. I really want more pack beasts. I kind of want some of the 2-1s that pump for 5 across the board. But the war effort's kind of the most important thing at this point to get. But if people want to pass me, like, cool, like, if that rare wants to wheel, I'd be happy about that. All right, there's the Bearer of Glory. That's one of the ones that I was talking about. I think I do take that here over second defibrillating current. Although I'm kind of sad about this passing. Yeah. I do like defibrillating current. I think it is very, serviceable. It's just not... I need the 2 drops. This one is so important for this deck. You need to curve out, absolutely. So, and again, that's why taking the little 2/1 over the Sonic Shrieker would have been correct. I don't like Effigy that much in this deck. And I definitely like Bearer Glories more. Okay. Messenger's not the worst on 4. Wild Ride, I don't mind running 1 in this deck. There was another one that might come around, so I'm probably just going to take this Devotee here. Dawnbreaker. Oh, Shockbreak. Oh, brr, oh, okay. Yeah, if I had like the 1/3 Reacher, maybe. I like this Dawnbreaker a lot, but we definitely take the Shock Brigade because we have this Tactician. Worthy Cost is interesting. I think we take the Windscarred Crag now because that'll allow us at least to run a Swamp or so. And we'll... I like Leopard a lot in this deck too. It's not... It's nice to filter through. I take a Seize. Sidisi is always adorable because you can sacrifice like a token to get back Mardu Devotee. But I really can't play that in this deck. He's too slow. Morning, Shadow! I'm doing okay. How are you? Okay, Bloodfell Caves is a really nice pickup here, too. Okay. All right. So the rare didn't come around, the Mardu rare. Now, somebody might have just picked it up. Oh, I want to coordinate a maneuver instead of that. I like this card. It's fine. I'll do it. I'm adding black to this, which is such a mistake, but whatever. What was I saying? Ooh, Pack Beast and Headliner? I think it's Pack Beast, but the Headliner's really good. So yeah, so the rare didn't wheel, and it might have just because somebody took a rare, but it also might just mean that somebody else is in Mardu, and that sucks for us. No, I think it actually is the Pack Beasts. These are so critical to the deck. Okay, here's a Molten, a Caustic, Corey, Bearer. I'm going to take the Molten here. It's very, very important. No, Dragonstorm is absolutely not the pick there. Pack base in general in this deck go wider, and all we need to do is go wide. That's our whole goal right now, is to go wide. It also produces more tokens for the Tactician and gets in more likely. The other one requires more things to go right. All right, we can take a devotee here over Second Marshal of the Lost. Unworthy Cost and Rebellious Strike and so on. Because we just have a lot of commitment to black that we really need the fixing for. Hey, Floof. I really wanted the war effort. Without it, this is a lot worse. We have a Bloodfell Caves. We have 2 devotees. And one of this devotee to fix for white. So, no, we have not passed a war effort, as far as I know. I don't think we've seen one yet. Okay. Current Boltcaster, Victor. I think we take the Boltcaster over the current and the stuff because we produce a lot of tokens, so hopefully that'll be enough. No, I'm not going to take the monastery here. 15 creatures, good. That's about right. Okay. So we take the Stormshriek Feral here. Whale of War is interesting. Or he's a little too slow. If we flood out, it can get value, but if you're flooding out with this, you're usually dying anyway. Boltcaster's very good in what we have because we can eliminate threats when they block the 1/1s. Perenation? Okay, we'll take a Reigning Victor here. Hey, Blue. Come here. Come here. Clean that stuff out of your eyes. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so we take a coordinated maneuver here over Rebuke, I believe. That's close, though. Okay. I'm not going to run any of this, so I'm going to take an uncommon for Vault Progress. Again, same thing. See, get the rare land anyway. Woohoo! Yeah, so it's probably the case that I'm going to actually get rid of... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I want all of this. It's probably the case that I'm just going to splash for the Sonic Shrieker again. I don't know, this is missing some key components. I mean, a lot of these are very good. But the mana is not as good there. Both of these are fun for various reasons, and they're good in this deck. The problem is, I don't know that I support the mana. And so we're really, really sad that we didn't get a war effort. So we're going to have to rely on Bearer for Mass Pump. Duty Beyond Death for Mass Pump. So here's the thing, though. Like, running Hardened Tactician or Marshall isn't that great. What would you cut for those is the question. Like, I'm probably going to cut a land, and it's going to be a swamp, most likely. I'm going to have 2 black sources plus the 2 devotees for the Sonic Shrieker and doing this. No Camel is sad. No War Effort is backbreaking. You'd cut a Surge? We don't have that much interaction. Surge is good here. Wild Ride is good in Boros decks because it allows you to attack that same turn. That's sometimes all that is needed. Like, I think we just cut a swamp here and run this. The only question is whether I'm rimming somebody. 2 victors are good. They allow these to get in for free. Keep going wide, get the 1/1s. I can't take credit for that. I heard it from Newmont first, and I was just like, okay, if I have to hear it, somebody else has to hear it now too. All right, let's see how this first one goes. Hello, baby cat. So cute. Hello? Oh, good. Arena's up to its tricks again. We're doomed. Okay. Remind me why I play this game. Yeah, all white or all red. That's what Arena does to us. Oh, look, and we found our 1 swamp. We do have another black source, but we found our 1 swamp. That's fun. Good, good. Yeah, we've lost this game. Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah. We have absolutely lost this game. Thanks, Arena. Good job. 8 lands means death. Also, not curving out means death. Oh well. Darn you, non-creature. But yeah, the globes are why we have this, like, partially. Like, there's... So we can kill something and kill a globe, but, yeah. OP, this cannot be taking this long. Jesus. That's the wrong choice, but okay. There's no saving us at this point. I don't know of a series of draws we could have to win this game. We're gonna try, but I don't know what it would be. Holy mother of... All right, they may have a counterspell here with a dragon in hand, and I am going to be sad about that. All right, well, I am currently at 1. Please kill me. I know, they have 1 on the field. I know. Yeah. You couldn't kill me? What good are you? Me and my 9 lands say hi. 24 card. Ugh. It's not a wrath. Surprise. So this is what usually happens for once we're like get to near mythic and then this happens. All right, let's try one more. Give it a shot. Do the things. Okay. So we did have to mull that one because, again, Arena gave us 1 color in one hand and 1 color in the other. So hopefully we can fix that here. Nope, we cannot fix that. This is not possible. I don't think I can keep a non 2 color hand. How does Arena keep doing this? That's 3 opening hands in a row. Okay, that's better. Osseous. Oh, this sucks balls. I mean, I want this, but I can't even, like... It's just not good enough right now. We need something bigger. We don't actually have that many things that are bigger. A land. So I can draw another Mardu devotee is what I could draw here. And a wild ride. Okay. Yeah, I think we're too far behind at this point. They're going to start playing big things, and we're going to have no way to get through, really. Oh, well. Yeah. And we are just going to draw lands. Because that's what I do with around this point in time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. we can't win this one. It was too long. Too much removal. Too much land. Early. Surge is usually fine against the big decks with the artifacts that we care about, oftentimes, but people have not been like this is the first time they played something with toughness 3. They just had all the removal early, so that was rough. And we are just drawing all the lands in a 16 land deck. Surge is to stop people from ramping and, you know, get the globe. That's the main thing that we're using it for here. It's better than most other interaction that we have just to get through. Ugh. Corey meant we had already lost, basically. Can I draw a curve? This is you finally giving me 2 colors of mana in an opening hand, and you can't give me a curve? Whatever, I give up. At least we can discard. Okay. I have no creatures! What the fuck? I cannot do this! Arena's such a bitch. No creatures in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. Cool. But 6 lands. Arg. All right. Well, the other get deck was so much fun, and at least we got a trophy with that. This has been misery and the norm for this set. I could have redrawn the hand. I could have done that, but the chances of drawing a creature were so high, and we had both colors in the opening hand for once, and I was just so excited by that. Ugh. Hmm. One, two, three, four pieces of removal so far. Okay. It took a really long time to figure out that last one. Oh, shit. Okay. Hmm. They're not even blocking the little 1/1s with the underdogs and shit? That's weird. Why aren't they blocking? Maybe they're worried I can mass pump somehow? I don't know. In a matchup where you both go to like ever, yes, this the land is very, very important, and I do like getting the value out of that, but remember what put us in this position. All right. Okay. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Oof. I have both colors. I have a devotee. I have a yeah. Okay, let's go. Best draws the 1/3 with menace that makes a 1/1. Hmm. Okay. All right. If they please just play a globe and pass. Play a globe and pass. Yeah. That is not a globe. All right. Fine. Devo C's still doing a little bit of work. Because we do have one black spell in our deck. You're tapped out. Are you gonna pass the turn at all? Okay. If they had double blocked the brigade, we would have used coordinated maneuver to kill the champion and then eaten the Cotus. If they had, like, just blocked champion on a 1-1, we would use Boltcaster to kill it post-combat. They do have the ability to punch the pack beast, which would suck, but we are. Okay. Yeah, we're likely to get hit with, like, the dragon enchantment. That would be so painful. They'd still get the trigger that does 3 damage to all creatures. But yeah, we could absolutely lose here. I wish I could hold this up and punish that, but I really can't. I have to, like, keep playing. Yeah, see, that's why we kept the devotee. All right, so what am I doing here? Hope the other card in hand is not something better. Yeah, I was worried they put a counter on it first, and then I have to, and I kill it in response for that, This is a sorcery, so they couldn't respond, but... Alright. Shrieker can kill that. And in theory, this should get there. I won a game. Sorry. Oh. 2 wins. All right. Let's do a giveaway. Okay. Let's do a giveaway. Give me a second to set this up. Chrome, open, please. Not want to open. Okay, there we go. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, let me set this up. But I gotta see which ones I've already given away. Hold on 1 second. Hi, big guys. Mirror. You have a stipulation draft redeemed. I am actually in the middle of a draft here, but I also want to do a giveaway. So I can't do the stipulation draft right now, but I can write down that you have it. And the next draft that I do that you're here, we can absolutely make sure that you get that stipulation in. I have, like, Jivara and you currently have outstanding stipulation drafts. So let me write you down. I've got you. Sorry, it's like it has to be when we're actually, you know, getting into a draft. My apologies. Actually, I can do a traditional draft. So let me know which stipulation draft you'd like. But it might have to be next stream. But I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. I gotta write down that you have this. Don't forget. Shivara has a stip draft, and Big Guys 1960. Okay. Yeah, that's what a stipulation draft is. If you redeem a stipulation draft, you get to dictate how I get to draft. Like, so people have, you know, ideas of like, okay, take the top left card every time, or you must draft Sultai, or you have to draft only rares, or like and lands or something like that. Like whatever rare, you have to do 5 color, or you have to do everything less than a certain mana cost, and so on and so forth. So there's definitely things you can do with that. Absolutely. I do trust a lot in chat, but like also it's just whatever chat thinks is fun. Sometimes I'll like veto something because it just sounds miserable. And I don't really want to make chat sit through a miserable viewing experience, but overall chat's good at thinking of, you know, interesting and fun things to do. So, but yeah, so I've got that noted as a stipulation that then the next time you're in, please remind me, do not let me forget. I have been looking out for Jivara, but I haven't seen Jivara for a while, so we do still have that stip draft for Jivara as well. Okay. Let me see the last code that I gave away for this just to make sure. Yeah, okay, we've got one more. Okay, good. So let me set up a giveaway. Hey, buddy, how are you doing? Okay. So this is a code or not. What? Why is that not working? Weird. Hello, Sapanda. How you doing? Why is it not showing my? This is weird. Okay. Give me 1 second to fix this. Yeah. So you should be able to see my screen here, but you're not. This is very strange. I don't know what OBS is doing. uh that didn't do anything. Okay. Let's see. You should. Okay, this is very strange. So anyway, you're seeing the background that's, you know, my screen when I don't have Arena up, but you're not seeing, like, when I move. Normally you should be able to see my YouTube thing here and see that this is a giveaway for a code for 1 month free of untapped.gg premium. And you should be able to see the recent entries, Poxy, Lim King, and Fadi. But unfortunately, something's going weird with OBS and you can't see it, which is something new and different for us. Why would that be the one scene that isn't working? That is so strange. Anyway, I'm so sorry you can't see it right now. I will work on that. I can't take you out, but if you win, I will promise to switch it to somebody to do a new drawing. But apparently we're not able to see. This is so weird. Let me see if I can. Huh. I am so what? Oh, it's to the wrong screen? That's weird. Okay, so now you can see all the lurkings behind the street. There we go. That's what you should be seeing. Anyway, something was going wrong there with the display capture target. So anyway, this is the giveaway. Oh no, Fuddy, I'm sorry. The one giveaway, right? Where you're like, gosh darn it. So, for those of you who are unaware, untapped.gg is a really cool resource for your Magic gameplay, especially when on Arena. So this is the companion that I run all the time, and I have it. I have the extension built into Twitch, which is what enables you to hover over my cards and have them enlarged so you can read them while I'm streaming, which is super, super sweet. So I've always been super happy with that. But the companion itself also does other things. And if you would like to download the companion, this is the link that you can use and support the stream at the same time. You can look at this link. So this companion is super useful because when I go to Arena here and enable the overlay, right? You can do all these things, right? You can show the draft overlay, the deck building overlay, the rating comments on the cards. You can show all sorts of things here. But the main thing is that, like, when you see me hovering down at this side of the screen when I'm playing a game, it shows me my deck and my opponent's deck. It won't show me what the opponent hasn't yet played, but it will show me what they have already played. So if I need to keep, remind myself of what they have played, rather than just looking at the graveyard, where, I mean, they could have shuffled those cards back in, I can look at the opponent deck there, the listing there. But mostly what I'd use it to do is to look at what remains in my deck so that I can plan the lines that I want to take, see how likely it is that I'm going to be drawing a certain card, see if I have any outs, etc. So when I hover over here, that's what I'm doing. So, it is absolutely one of my favorite tools to use while playing. I probably rely on it way too much now to be really, to not miss it terribly in paper. So it is so good. It is so very good. So when you hear me talking about, okay, my deck is 50% land still, that's me looking at the deck, what remains in the deck from this particular program. The companion is allowing me to have that overlay. If you would like to download that companion, you can, and benefit the stream, you can click on that link. If you don't want to click on that link, I understand. No worries. It's just $1 that I would get if you downloaded the companion for the first time using that link. But if you want to go to untap.gg, you can go right to here to download up here and get companion, or download here and get companion. So there's no worries there. It's not going to be a big deal if you don't want to click on that link. Not a problem. Get yourself a companion anyway. The companion is free. Now, what we're giving away here is a free month of premium. Now, premium gives you so many cool things. So if you're a newer player, or you're just being like, okay, I want a little bit of extra help from ratings given, based on an amalgamate of tons of different information, you can see the Draftsmith, which will give you a relative rating of, how good the card is and the synergy with your deck. Again, take it with a grain of salt. You might value cards differently than they do, but this is a cool thing for players who are newer and still trying to draft a nice deck. And you can learn as you go, right? About why these cards are being rated that way as you draft. There's also, the Draftsmith deck recommendations that we were talking about. You can see the performance of the different cards. You can find trophy decks and see what decks are winning. You can see the win rates of different color pairings and color 5 color and 3 color and 4 color too. In the constructed, it also has a ton of information. So more than just the standard best of 1, you can get standard best of 3 and all of these in best of 1 and best of 3. And you can change the time range as well, and you can change the rank and see those too. You can copy and import the best winning decks and play them on the ladder yourself. It's just really cool, and I love the fact that we get all this this information. You can adjust bronze to mythic like this, and you can again get premier draft. You can get sealed. You can adjust the drafts format. You can say which dates you want. You can see the top commons by color, right? These are the ones that are most frequently appearing in the winning decks. You can see that this has a 3%, full 3% different win rate than anything else. And look at Mardu, that's very different. So once you add black, you definitely make this deck weaker. You can also suggest, like, let's give you an example. If we narrow this down to diamond and mythic, you can see that it's just the same, but that Simic is following here. So it's just interesting to see what's going well and not well. So let's go into here. And if you click into Boros, you can go and see, can you actually click here, please? I might actually have to go into tier list and do this. That's actually what I'm missing. Yeah, so I can see the latest trophy decks. I can see more trophy decks. I can copy and paste them in, and so on and so forth. You're calling this only Boros? What is wrong with you? Okay. Maybe they're talking about a splash is fine. I have no idea. Okay. This is definitely only Boros. There we go. This one's splashing black, so there is that. The splash on the side. Yeah, splash black. This one doesn't say oh right. This one says splash black blue. So okay, so it's like it treats Boros as like and Splash as Boros. Interesting. Yeah, that does make sense. But oftentimes adding the black is just problematic. Anyway, or adding another color. And you can see that the winningest ones are basically, yeah, I mean, most they're splashing for like one black card, maybe two. So yeah. So it's pretty cool. So there is, you can take these and you can like view draft and match replays here. You can also, why is my mouse doing? Huh. Come on, wake up. All right, there it is. G-Hub, stop setting my device to 400. What the hell? All right, give me a second. Give me a second to fix my stupid mouse, because apparently my computer's just like, I'm going to be helpful, and it's really not. Where are you setting this to? All right, gotta work my mouse all the way over. Okay, thank you. Now go away. All right. I don't want it auto to set for that. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Yes, I love you too. Okay. So you can see things like the pick order. So you can see that you can see the S tier bombs here. 80%, 81.2, 84.5. These are all when played. Obviously, they're expensive spells, so sometimes you don't get there, but yeah. 74.2, 73.5, 74.1, 70%. And then this is 66.4, 67, 66.8, 65.9. So to give you an idea, one of the most hated cards in Magic Limited history was Sunfall at 70%. So this is a full 10% beyond that. So that's fun. Yay. You can also see one of the things that I think is really useful here is you can see the combat tricks at a glance. You can just see all of the combat tricks at a glance. So if somebody has something, X, mana open, you can check and see what they might have all at your fingertips right there. So I really love that. And again, here's the Draftsmith. You can, powered by data, not opinions. Ha ha ha. Yeah. So there's some cool stuff here. It's really neat. I really think the information is so, so cool, especially for Constructed. If you're just like, I want to have some fun and grind some games on the ladder, you can look at what the meta is and see who's playing what the proportions of decks are playing, what's the most popular deck, the thing you're most likely going to encounter. And you can, game the meta to some degree that way, right? So you can see that it's shifted. Mono red aggro previously was the top. Now we've got some Is It Prowess today at the #1 slot. But you can see what those decks look like and copy them to Arena and just go from there. So it's so cool. You can see what it matches up poorly against versus, so on and so forth, right? Wow, it's really 50% against itself. That's pretty amazing. You can see the sample size as well. 15,000 matches is pretty good. 16.1% of total opponents played. Okay, cool. Then mono red aggro is still doing the thing. But it doesn't win very well against mono red aggro, which is interesting because that's the other biggest deck in the format. That's fascinating. 60% against 5-color Reanimator. But yeah, so I'm sorry, I got really excited by the data. Oh, I should stop that. Anyway, so that's what we're giving away here. So if you're interested in that, enter !ticket, nothing afterwards, just !ticket, and you can be entered to win a free month, a code for a free month. The one thing I do want to say is I know some people when they sign up for some sort of new service, even if it's free, right? Especially if it's free, they want to know, okay, well, am I going to be billed when the free period is up? And the cool thing about this is when you redeem the free month, so you will have to actually enter your credit card information to redeem the free month. But you will not be charged. And as soon as you click the redeem on the like 1 month, you can delete your payment information as they do not renew once you've just claimed that free month. So you won't. So basically that means that you'll have to decide whether you will like it enough to continue, but you won't have to remember. Like I always get worried that I won't remember exactly when the time period where it's free is up. And I don't like being forced into something. I like to renew by choice. So while you do have to enter your payment information, you can almost immediately delete it right after you can immediately delete it, but after you redeem the code. But that's an almost immediate deletion after you enter it. So yeah, I think you'll still be in love with it and want to continue. But I also know the like horror of like, well, if I'm not 100% in love with it, I'm gonna have to remember to cancel, or I'm gonna get billed again. And yeah, so this is, again, like you can set your subscription to non-renewal and delete your payment information as soon as you claim the free month. So I made sure. So that was good. So yeah, so we'll do this drawing in a second after we open a pack. Incoming ad break in like a minute, actually. So maybe we should just do the drawing now. No, we'll make it a pack. All right. And after the ad break comes, we'll do other stuff. Okay. So that's our giveaway. It's really cool. I like this service a lot. I was already, before they made us a part, like an affiliate slash thing where we get $1 when you download the companion for the first time. I was already sort of shilling for them. I think they're great. And you can see winning decks and you can see the format. I just really like it as a lot of really good information. So anyway, so here we go. Let's go with this Duskmorn House of Horror pack. Here we go. Off the top of my head, I think it's like 7, but I'm actually not sure. I can go look, but I don't actually know off the top of my head. Yeah, just a shill for big untapped. Exactly. So yeah, Derelict Attic, Widow's Walk, Manifest Dread, Stalked Researcher, Friendly Ghost, Impossible Inferno, and Amalgam did some work for me. And Frantic Strength again, Glimmerburst, great card. That Defiant Survivor could run away with the game, honestly. But they could also stonewall you, so. Exercise, fun. Get Out. I feel like we had this run of uncommons earlier, too. Wait, another Overlord of the Boiler Villages? In the same box? Hold on a second. Overlord, Full Art, Swampy, Foil Centipede. Centipede was good. And this is the Damnation special guest art, I believe. Yes. Okay, hold on a second. Give me a minute. I think we opened one of those previously, and I'm pretty sure, yeah. Box. Okay, so far of like the rares and mythics that I had already sorted from the other day. Screaming Nemesis, Valgavoth. Yeah, Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. Okay, well, I'm happy to get another. That's kind of cool. Overlords are sweet. Would have liked the other one, but one of the other ones, but that more, but because okay, this is sweet. This is another mythic that's very cool, and an Overlord at that. I really like it. I think I would have preferred the green one or the white one, or even the black one. The black one I think is the priciest these days, but I'm not absolutely certain. I think so. But yeah, so I will sort the rest of these cards later. But that was a cool pickup, at least. That's pretty sweet. Okay, back to this stream. So yes, okay. So let's do this drawing. We will draw the wieners. So just one, because I have one left. We'll do some more giveaways. I think I have a code or two from Serpens. I have to check. Do we still have a code that I haven't given away yet from you? I think we might. I think I have another couple codes of something. All right, here we go. So 3, 2, 1. Close giveaway. Okay, it's $8 a month. Got it. Got it. Yeah. Draw winner. Shiver Warp, congratulations! You are the winner of a free month of Untapped.gg Premium. That is so cool. Okay, congratulations. That's so sweet. I'm so happy. Yay! I know you'll make an awesome use of it. That's going to be awesome. So yeah, just make sure Twitch DMs are open so that I can message you after the stream ends and send you the code. If you don't hear from me for like an hour after the stream ends, just assume I like forgot or wasn't able to reach you. If your Twitch DMs also are closed, I won't be able to reach you, and that's the only way I know. So if you don't hear from me, message me on Twitch, Discord, Blue Sky, Twitter, YouTube. Like here's the there is a time limit. Yes, it'll expire on June 30th. I don't know whether Final Fantasy will be released by then. I'm so sorry. But yeah, here's the YouTube link. Here's the Discord in case you don't hear from me again. Just those are those. And then you can find me also on like Blue Sky and Twitter at like Headology Magic stuffs. Okay. Yay. More on Blue Sky than Twitter these days, honestly. So yes. And the YouTube, by the way, has all of the VODs for free. So if you missed something and you want to go find out what happened, or see the previous things, see why I'm so angry sometimes or so happy. Oh, sweet servants, thank you so much. You're so sweet. You don't have to do that. I'm sure I just forgot some, and I've got to try some other ones. But yeah, the YouTube has the VODs, the full VODs. It has edited drafts. It has box openings, like collector booster box. You got to see the Tarkier one. It is amazing. I don't think I've ever opened a better box. And my friend still opened a better one. Sorry. Oh, servants, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. June 13th. Okay, so if that's perfect. Okay, perfect. That's so good. I'm so happy. So yes, and then we also, in addition to that, we have the events like the Arena Directs and the Arena Opens, where I do or do not win money or boxes. So those are on there as well, and I'm hoping to have a lot of other videos up there soon. So check out the YouTube channel when you get a chance. Subscribe if you like the content. It is free and it helps the channel. If you don't like the content, I really do apologize for wasting your time. But thank you so much for having checked it out anyway, and I hope to see you back here instead. So yay. And okay, so let's see. We are going to raid somebody awesome. Let's go back to giveaways here. So I'm going to do that next time. So yeah, this is just so much good information. I love it. So yeah, I'm so glad that you're going to be able to do this. Your booster boxes got stuck in customs in Brazil? Oh, that's awful. That is so awful. We're still opening the Duskmourn that I'm opening now is from the Arena Direct winnings. But that would break my heart. But that's so sad. Ugh. But yeah, okay. So we'll continue this and hope to win some more games other than just the two. With this Boros splashing the Shrieker. And go from there. Yeah. I do have only 16 lands in this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, let's get also discard changes and look at some packs here. What would take first pick, first pack is the question. All right. Well, we're now in the gems era. Never mind. We can't do this anymore. I guess we're taking gems because Genesis Ultimatum isn't something I'm really running in this. But you know, you do you. All right. So we don't exactly have a complete set of this, I don't think. Fourth gem to the left, pack one, pick one. Yes. That gem specifically. Gemesis, yes. Okay, So yeah, let's go raid somebody. If anybody has any recommendations, we will definitely check that out. Otherwise, I will make an executive decision. But let me tell you who's online. Hello, stop. No, this. I want to know who's online. That's what I want to know. Okay, so Yellow Hat, who's Gabe Nassif, French pro Magic player, is online. Doing modern preliminary with Is It Artifacts? Mengu's doing modern black white Ketramos, I think. That sounds really interesting too. And the Exiled is doing standard, doing artifacts. And who else do I recognize here? Yeah, I don't recognize anybody else, but yeah. So let's do Mengu, because I love Exiled. Exiled's great. But the Phantom said Mengu first, so we will go and do that. But yeah, I love Exiled, as you all know. All right, Mengu, here we go. So Andre Mengucci, Italian Magic player, also pro. Amazing to watch and play these modern decks though. So, and I haven't seen Ketramos played yet, so this should be cool. I think you're in for a treat. But if you want to go see Exiled, you have my absolute love and blessing for that. Please say hi for me, and I apologize for not rating. But yeah, Mengu it is here. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you have the most wonderful morning, noon, night, afternoon, tea, second breakfast, whatever time it is for you. And I cannot wait to see you again soon. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hopefully we'll make Mythic soon. Can't guarantee it, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, that's the thing. The Mythic is the thing. So yeah, but I have been having fun still, so this is great. I hope you have a wonderful time with Mengu, and check out the sponsors if you get the chance. Fractal, Magic Jank, and Rogue, super sweet. So Fractal is a computer hardware company, super amazing, really nice stuff. My case is from them. And then Magic Jank is kind of competing with TCG Player, which is now owned by eBay, and eBay doesn't need any more of your money. So you can sell cards, you can buy cards, you can buy singles, you can buy, sealed product. Magic Jank sells it all. So really, really cool. And then Rogue is an energy drink that really works. So I don't really drink it on stream anymore. They also have non-caffeinated ones, but I haven't done that in a while. But yeah, it really works. So yay, grab it. All right, love you all. Here, we're going to raid now.